Risha, top of the town, Terry.
And this is Christina, coming at you, Painter.
And this is
JMSW News.
The time is 8 a.m. and it's a bit cloudy outside. Code switching.
Colloquialisms. What do they really mean?
Some people think it's a biological term. Others think it's computer science related. Today we're going to take it to the streets and see what it really means.
Our lead field reporters are out at the scene of the campuses of UNCG and A&T to see what the students have to say. Take it away, Camille.
Good morning. This is Camille Hester coming live to you from the beautiful campus of UNCG. Today we are interviewing students to see who knows the definition of the words colloquialism and code switch. Let's see. Oh my God, there's a student there. Hi, good morning. My name is Camille Hester and I'm from JMSW News. I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. What's your name?
My name's Ivan.
Hi, Ivan. How are you? And what class are you? What is it?
Classification.
What classification are you? Sorry.
Classification? What do you mean classification?
Are you a senior or junior?
Oh, I'm a junior.
You're a junior?
Yes.
Okay, so we have a quick question for you.
Okay.
Do you know what the word colloquialism means?
I do not actually.
What do you think it sounds like it may mean?
Colloquialism?
Mm-hmm.
I guess what comes to mind is more like some sort of like type of equality, maybe?
A type of equality?
Yes.
Okay. And when you think of the term code switching, do you know what that means?
No, I don't. That's the first time I've ever heard either one of these words. So, the second one, I have no clue. Like, I don't even have a thought as to what it could be.
Code switching?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, just for research purposes, we're going to let you know. So, colloquialisms is a big or fancy word for the term using slang. So, if you say, instead of saying hello, you might say what's up or what's going on.
Okay.
That's using a colloquialism. And then for code switching is, has your mom ever been on the phone or talking to you guys and then the phone rings at a bill collector and she's like, it's on her business voice?
Yes.
Like, hello.
Yes.
Right? And then when she hangs up, she goes right back into it?
Yes.
So that's code switching.
All
right, so thank you so much, Ivan. We appreciate you. Okay, so we're here with another UNCG student. What's your name?
Caroline Plummer.
Caroline Plummer. And what classification are you?
I'm a senior.
A senior. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so we just want to ask you two quick questions. Can you tell me what the definition of colloquialism is?
I can't.
Okay, so can you tell me what you think the word colloquialism might mean?
Colloquialism.
Uh-huh.
Something to do with chemistry.
Chemistry? Oh, that's very nice. Okay. All right. Okay. And then the second word is code switching. Can you tell me what code switching is?
Code switching. I don't know.
No. Okay. So far, we have interviewed two students, and neither one knew what the words colloquialism or code switching were. We're going to do some more interviews to see what else we can catch on the campus of UNCG.
Hey, I'm Christina. And who am I speaking with today?
Brianna Williams.
This is Brianna Williams. And what year are you?
I'm a post-spec student here at UNCG.
Okay. All right, so we have two questions to ask you. The first one is, what are colloquialisms?
Colloquialism.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what it means?
No.
Okay. But what does it sound like to you?
Some type of...
It's okay. We'll tell you what they are. The second one is, what is code switching?
Code switching?
Mm-hmm.
Yes and no.
Sounds like it has to do something with biology or something.
It sounds like it. Okay. So colloquialisms is kind of like a form of slang. So it's, instead of me saying hello to you, I would say like, what's up?
Okay.
So it's kind of like a way of kind of communicating. And then code switching is mainly used by like minority groups, or it can even be used by people in the South. So it's like a whole different form of language. So like with African Americans, it's commonly called ebonics, that sort of thing. Yeah. So that's kind of what code switching is. So it would be like me having a conversation with somebody, then I go somewhere else and I have to speak kind of a standard form of English.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you
so
so much. Hi, my name is Christina and I'm here with two UNCG students. What's your name?
Emma Gilmore.
And what year are you?
I'm a senior.
Senior. And what's your name?
Kayla Michelle Mills.
In December. You graduate this December? Congratulations. Okay, so my first question is, what are colloquialisms?
It's like an expression or like a metaphor that's associated with a certain like geographical area.
You just went over my head.
Okay, and the second one is, what is code switching?
It's when you want to take
You go first.
Okay. It's when like people have certain cultural languages that they talk to, like certain demographics, and they like switch. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Pretty much switching the way you talk or act around a certain group of people.
Just to let y'all know, y'all the first ones on campus to get that so far. Yeah, so that is exactly right. So we're just kind of going around asking people if they know what that means. Thank you so much.
Hi, it's Tybrisha here with JMSW News. I'm here to ask you guys about a couple of things involving language. So can you tell me your name and what your classification is?
Classification as a...
Like, what year are you?
Oh, okay. My name is Hassam and I'm a senior.
I'm Adnan and I'm a senior. I'm Tosif and I'm a senior.
Okay, I'm just going to ask you guys a couple of questions. So the first question is, what is colloquialisms?
Colloquialism?
Yes.
I don't know.
Do you guys have any idea of what
Collo-
colloquialism is, where it comes from?
Is that the sound?
No. Is it like a meeting? No, that's cool. I have no idea. I have no idea.
So I'm going to tell you guys what that is later. Now my second question, do you guys know what code switching is?
Oh dear Lord.
I've heard of it before, but
I
I don't
have
know.
no idea.
I've heard of it before, I don't know what it means.
Okay. So what context did you hear about the word code switching?
I want to say that it had to do with racism. I don't know.
Okay.
But I don't remember. I really don't remember.
So I'm going to tell you guys what it means. So colloquialisms are basically expressions that people of different areas, backgrounds, and cultures use to communicate with each other. So an example would be slang. If I were to talk to one of my friends or anybody, instead of saying hello, I might say what's up, or people in the South, instead of saying you all, they say y'all. So those kind of things are colloquialisms. Code switching is typically done by racial ethnic minorities in order to communicate people from different areas. For example, if I'm speaking to one of my friends, I might say, hey, what's up, or in the language that we have between each other. But in the space of other people, I would use a different form of language that would make myself maybe appear more professional or use a more standardized version of English. So that's what code switching is.
Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Do you have bill collectors constantly calling your house using big words and proper grammar? Have you been looking for the perfect way to communicate efficiently with your child's teacher? Well then, we have the perfect solution. Code switching for dummies. For 5 easy payments of $9.95, you too can be that calm and professional voice on the other end of the line. Call within the next 20 minutes, and you will receive, we'll even throw in Colloquialism 101, a professional thesaurus for slang terms. Disclaimer, individual results may vary.
Okay, welcome back. So today we are going to speak to an instructor here at UNCG, and let's see what the instructor has to say. Come on, you guys. Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hi. My name is Camille Hester, and I'm with JMSW News 1. Could you tell me your name, please?
Mike Thal.
Mike Thal. Great. And you are a professor here?
Yes.
And what class do you teach?
I teach in the Master of Social Work program.
Masters of Social Work program. Isn't that nice? Okay, so so we were just wondering if you happen to know what the word colloquialism means,
I do.
and what would be your definition?
So my definition is a casual or an informal expression that people use. It usually tends to be familiar to a specific group or region or culture.
All right. So how about code switching? Do you know what code switching is?
I have never heard of code switching before.
And if you were to kind of just use hints from the name, what would you think it might be?
To be perfectly honest, the first thing that came to mind when you first said it, for some reason, is like computer programming
Okay.
and coding with computers, but
But you don't know. Okay.
I really don't know.
Okay, so you were very correct on colloquialisms, but code switching is where it happens more often in minority communities where someone may be on the phone or about to walk into a doctor's office, and they may have to switch the way they talk, their familiar dialect, and they need to switch it up to fit the needs of a different race that they may be coming in contact with. So if traditionally, say a black black parent will be at home and the phone will ring and it may be the bill collector or the teacher. And if the parents are just talking regular to the kids, they may change it up and say, hello, you know, that is code switching. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Gotcha.
Have a great day.
Girl, I was at the grocery store the other day, and guess who I saw?
Who'd you see?
Carol coming down the aisle, and she had the nerve to side-eye me when I'm trying to grab me a box of Cheerios.
What?
Okay, ladies, and we're back in 3, 2.
Welcome back to JMSW News. Tabrisha, I could not believe how many students did not know what colloquialism or code switching meant.
I know, that's amazing, and even a professor had no idea what these terms meant.
Let's return back to the campuses and see what else the students have to say.
So now we're on the campus of A&T, and I'm speaking with a student here. Can you give me your name and classification?
Saisha Baz, I'm a senior.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding language and how other cultures communicate. Can you tell me what colloquialism is? What do you think it means?
Well, can't really give answer for that. See, my major doesn't really consist of anything English related, so certain things that I've learned in my English class, I forgot.
Okay. So another question that we have for you, what is code switching?
Code switching, does that also relate to English and...
Just like communication, really.
Okay, communication. Code switching.
Give me an example if you kind of have an idea of what it is.
I mean, the idea that I might have in my head probably may be incorrect.
That's fine. Just tell us what you feel.
Code switching, but talking in different languages.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
switching, bilingual, something on those.
all right, so that's a pretty good answer. I'll tell you the answer to the first question too. Colloquialism is typically used for people from other cultures or certain areas. So an example would be instead of saying hello, I would say hey, what's up? Or people from the South, instead of saying you all to address people, they say y'all. So it's just kind of the language that people use from different areas. And code switching, you have it right, it relates to being bilingual or communicating with people from different cultures. So it's kind of typically used by ethnic or racial minorities to communicate with people from their own group, and then also communicating with people from other group, or maybe to transition to a more professional setting. So an example would be, maybe I'm talking with my friends and then I go to a job interview and I put that professional voice on to make myself seem more professional.
I know that all too well.
All right, I'm with two students, so can you tell me your name and classification?
My name is Alicia Stewart and my classification is freshman. I'm Carday Knight and I'm a junior.
All right, so I'm going to ask you two questions in relation to language and communication. Can you tell me what code switching is? Either one of you. Sorry, can you tell me what colloquialism is?
Colloquialism, isn't that it's certain dialogues or that you use for certain situations? Like you wouldn't use the same colloquial, like you have colloquial that you would use for like academic purposes versus when you're with your friends. It's like a, I don't know if that's a good way to put it, but I know
Difference in vernacular?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me what code switching is?
Maybe switching between different terms, maybe using the same words to describe two different things. It's just a guess.
Do you have any idea what code switching is?
I have no idea. Can you tell me?
All right, I'll let you guys know. So pretty much these two go hand in hand. I see your definition kind of merge together, but colloquialism is basically the type of language that one group uses. So there could be people of a certain ethnicity or people from a certain area. For example, instead of saying, hey you all, somebody from the South may say, hey y'all. Or, you know, if you're hanging out with your friends, instead of saying hello, you would say what's up or something like that. So the language that a group uses. Code switching would be something that ethnic minority or racial minority would use to bridge the gap between you and other So you would use your own vernacular with your own group, but when you're talking to another group, you switch it up. So amongst friends, we might have our own language, we use different colloquialisms. But when we go to our job or interview, we switch it up to put on that professional face. You know, that's what code switching is. All right.
Welcome back to JMSW News. Tabrisha, I feel like I understand code switching and colloquialism so much better now.
I know. Now I feel like I can even use it in my own life.
Next up, we will report on a kitten that has fallen down a well on JMSW News.
Okay, so far we've interviewed 2 students, and neither student had any clue what the words colloquialism or swig.
Okay, repeat again because I caught this background.
And I said swig. I swig, coach. Okay, you ready?
You use it as a blooper.
Okay, you ready? Now we're out in the field. Okay, you ready?
Wait, why is it oh, the screen's on.
Okay.
How do you turn
She
it
told us that.
She did.
and we got mad about it.
Y'all got it?
Oh man. No, he should have been in here before the street lights came on.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What was I supposed to say?
Y'all need to print this? What was she? What? Feed it to her, Megan. Okay, hold on.
Today we're gonna take it to the street. Girl, you know, what was I saying? Okay, girl, morning. This is Tabrisha, Top of the Town Terry.
This is Christina. Take it away. Oh, God. We start over.
Okay.
JMSW News.
The time is 8 a.m. and it's a bit cloudy outside. Oh my gosh.
If you need that calm, professional voice on the other end of the line, call within the next 20 minutes, and I'll even throw in Colloquialism 101, professional thesaurus for slang terms. Disclaimer, individual results may vary.
Here, the book.
You have to throw it in.
I had the book.
I told you don't.
I forgot.
I forgot it.
My phone.